the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
Last, we come to the land you call the New World. Home. Put out.
Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're going to go ahead and get started. And we're picking up with Dawntrail once again. As a reminder, basically Valigarmanda was just released from his captivity, and now we're going to track him down, and chances are this is going to be the level, the first trial. So my goal for tonight is to get through the first trial and continue the MSQ to probably whatever the next stopping point is for that. And then we'll go from there. But welcome everybody, I'm Force of Will. And you can find me on Twitter, Force of Will Play. And you can also find me on YouTube, Force of Will Play. After this stream, I will be working to start the export of the Final Fantasy so far. Even I have to put some things saying there's some errors and some mistakes in the process, but we're going to go ahead and pick it up here. So, also, I changed my minion out. If we're going to be pointing fingers everywhere, I changed it to my wind-up cursor so that I can, we can all point fingers at people. We're gonna find a fire person, probably. Actually, I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we'll figure it out. we'll follow along. Come on. Nope. There's no way it was that easy. That's just a fire elemental. I mean, if you need me to mess it up, I will, but... It's like... hardly a challenge by any stretch. But... back up and really mess up this fire elemental. Fire thing are you gonna get mildly confused by? Oh, I see what it is already. Yeah, that's not it either. Yes, I'll kill more stuff. Because I am a murder hobo. I will murder stuff for you. I probably need to summon my chocobo, or chocobo. Literally just go to the top of the mountain. I know that's where we're headed. There's a whole group of fire elementals here. Oh, you're not getting confused by this one? I guess you learned once, so... Wow, it's way back there. Maybe I should change my menu out. It's not really a source of fire. It's something that was scorched at least, but that's not. Yeah, we'll shortcut it. I mean, there's not taking a whole bunch of fall damage here, so. There we go. This found the technique useful. I'm assuming we're headed basically right to that mouth of that cave over there. So, alright. Yeah, as I figured, it's gonna be the mouth of that cave right there. Just logistically, it makes sense. Oh. There's a whole other thing on the other side of it. Yeah, we went that way. The indelible passage, okay. We gotta be getting close. Oh, thanks!
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Or it's flying right above us, one or the other.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
See, I would assume that would mean that it was like right above us.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
That means it's beatable right now.
Then we better not give it the chance.
Stop!
That. Oh, it's these guys again.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass.
But Valigarmanda.
But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
the question.
Dude, we saved your buddy.
Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Lorcor Larador, or you are fools.
Yeah, I mean, probably the latter, but...
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
I knew y'all couldn't stay away.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7. Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with the sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I will take the measure of his Tural Dudra my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Okay, Vorpolar, that's kind of dumb. It's like 3 on 9 is a very bad number.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliolal nation.
Sure.
I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace.
Also a fair point.
If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid.
Alright. You're gonna let us go fight.
But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
That's fine, for now.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawnservant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return. Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyollal becomes.
The first sensible thing this guy has said the entire time.
Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Well, okay, no, yeah, it's not one good thing and then just immediately blasted the other way.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
So, alright, let's go.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
I mean, again, I've killed literal gods at this point, so, you know. I think I can pull this off. There we go. Warcore Lund door. Now accessible, so. Yeah, problem is I'm not gonna do that. Let's do this with an actual party. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. Or wait, I don't really have anything to do, so actually I have this to do. Anyway, Aethercurrent is just gonna be sitting out here, I'll take it. Right on time too, alright. Easy enough. Alright, let's bring down this bird once and for all. This will be the first experience of what raids are going to be like. Come on, one tank. One tank's taking their sweet time. There we go. The door. Lightning is the only one left, so lightning tends to be... Right now I'm still in the very much discover phase and figuring out what some of the attack patterns are. Okay, well, clearly, yeah, I gotta... So new thing that move button, the play button means move. Yeah, I was gonna take that one. Arcane Circles of Ice. Damn it. This is lightning. What in the world? Oh, you have to stand. Ah, okay. Clever. This is a fun fight. I'm not kind of liking this one. Whoa! Too far, Matt. I should have trusted my first instinct. Damn it. Or too slow. Well, the good news is most of this group knows exactly what to do with this fight, and so a few mistakes are kind of okay, I think. We're doing it the first time. Yeah, this is kind of a fun fight. Once you start understanding it, it's like. First trial, very good first trial. I have to play it. I have to do it a few more times to. Forgot to burn Elvia. You know what? Fair. That's very fair. All right. Well, easy enough. We finished that was it. The first trial. How did I get 2 commendations? I died more than anybody.
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulur Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Federal was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Well, I don't know about that, Kona. Again, I have killed literal gods.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Did it?
Yeah, it could.
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Yeah, we fought well though. We still killed it.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The sky ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Probably.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Actually, he may have just ran off with it, to be perfectly honest. Oh, no, he didn't. Let's go. I mean, at least this is not like what's its name? It's like, because the last time when we killed the first trial, we ended up unleashing the final days. So hopefully our actions here are not anywhere near as disastrous as that. Yeah, let's go talk to Gerfler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Yeah, and when I find the level 90 bard, we'll do that.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You were to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
We killed it. Just give it to us.
What more would we test, Sumurwar? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulul Jaja, then no one is.
So we do get a second one.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Sweet. Now we only got 2 to go.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
And get back the one from...
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolal as we enter this new age.
I mean, I gotta be honest, all three of them together would be a pretty decent ruler. Like, not any one is not great, but all three wouldn't be terrible.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
What?
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
Yes, it is, especially this dude who was a royal ass to us.
You Oklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
I mean, yeah.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
Yep.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Alright. Let's see.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, nor dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were said to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yak T'el. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory.
Interesting.
Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokwi in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yak T'el next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
Very likely.
Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Never say never. Saying goodbye, everybody. All right. Back to Tuliole, or Tuliola. I swear before the end of the MSQ, I will have these names down. Have a cabin. Why am I running all the way down here for... That's weird.
You have a moment?
Mm-hmm.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
So,
What?
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
What? Alright, what in the world is going on? Is it another taco place? I'm getting awkward, Heavensward vibes here. Like, Amaric?
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace. Really, I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot.
Of course, as a ruler, it's not always possible either.
So, this is my plan. When I become Dawnservant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Yeah, so as a leader, it is important to look at the happiness of your people, your whether employees or whatever else. But at the same time, though, you realize not everyone's going to be happy. People have differing ideals, and so, or different things that make them happy. So you could try, but and how my armor doesn't set the bed on fire, I don't know. Like, literally, the bed should be aflame right now. Someone else knocking on the door? No, I'm just going out. hope so. Now we're getting to it. No, I mean it's not bad, but a lot of things can go wrong. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, no, I need to. There we go. Dirigible landing. You're fine. I mean, yes, it will stay in the air, but alright, yeah, I'll be nice. Oh, yep, that's her father. something bad must have happened in Yak T'el. Oh, wow.
The fierce Xibruq hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yak T'el. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Xibruq and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you alright?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than on Cozumauca.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Xibruq community depicted in the Lay of the Past close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
All right. Yes, that's why y'all all left me behind while y'all started walking. What in the world? So something I'm thinking about, if the last mission is the king, then, or the current Dawnservant, so he had the last say anyway. Ooh, getting close. My weapon's still 665, so still not worth doing it yet. Because I got all of the, yes. Oh, hello again. Oh, it's not the same one. assuming at least the other three are there, and Bakul Jaja might have gone well past this at this point. Yep. Oh no, Bakul Jaja is here.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Valigarmanda in the first place.
Self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Unmuruk. As a brass rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise, if you would please join us.
Ready to do debate? Alright.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Oh, interesting.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Yeah.
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Oh, I love LSA. It's like,
Claimants, please present your colors.
red.
I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Yes. Awesome.
Together again, as fate would have it.
Good.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Yay, we can all work together again.
Not the one hit.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional xibruq cuisine. Xibruq pibil.
Wait, what?
And now we must cook another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
True. Very true.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Yes, kind of. Well, and to cultivate a leader.
A leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory xibruq pibil will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Well, what do we need?
I've never actually heard of xibruq pibil before. Delight, I wonder.
Alright, so we're gonna have to cook. The good news is you have a level 90 chef, culinarian on your team, so. Not that, no. It means we can cook. Oh. Yeah, good idea. Well, before I go too much further, first things first is I want to find the Ethernet, or the Aetherite. Yeah, here we go. I won't run into another issue that we ran into earlier. Alright. knows about cooking, but it's good to know they're thinking about trying to steal a keystone again. Who am I kidding? Of course they're going to try to steal a keystone again. Yeah, there we go. Xibruq to be had at the market. Okay, so. There they're fighting. Down there, so nope. Well, there's clearly someone here, though. Might as well do that while I'm here anyway. But also we can look to see if I can be looking for. Something around here. Oh wait, I see it. Colorful spice. Achiote. Okay. So, alright, well at least now I know where the last clue is, which is in the smaller circle. Oh, bright banana peel. Okay, alright, so banana leaves, achiote, and something from the market. Alright. So the two healers are gonna go cook. Alice's gonna kill something. Hey, I mean, I don't get to kill something for once. I'll take it. Leave murder to Alice. That's kind of perfect. All in favor of leaving murder of animals to Alize? Alright, so this will probably be the last quest. I have about 9 minutes left, so this will probably be the last quest for the night, and then we'll get the banana leaves and then go from there. Okay, so we can't go to the place that we need to go to it. So where else? That seems like a reasonable idea. Alright. Alright, seems reasonable. Let's head that direction. We're already doing hunts? That's insane. Alright, off we ride into... Wait, is that the... I thought they were kidding about Blue Squirrel. That's awesome! Okay, yeah, we're gonna go and mess with that squirrel later on. Obviously not at level 94, but that's awesome. you following us? Oh, no, this guy from the other village, sorry. The second promise. Oh, good lord. At least, yeah. We'll follow you. Holy cow. Scorched earth, basically.
This is where most battles were fought between the Xibruq and Mamulja, the Shogrit Cinderfield.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawnservant deposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valigarmanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawnservant's behest.
Someone's following us.
too long you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? Should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
What in the world?
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
You'll all die?
You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Skywoman? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Bello stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation, the guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Someone was there. Who had been there to trigger an echo response?
And so began that legendary banquet.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawnservant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the xibruq steamed najul.
Oh!
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawnservant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's xibruq pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of xibruq and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation.
Got it. Okay.
The Dawnservant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawnservant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife.
Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
And that's why they had us work in teams.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of xibruq pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
But, okay, where do we find banana peels?
What's wrong? Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Okay, the light gear is starting. 663 is starting to be the things that are higher than mine. So let's see. Oh. Okay. So maybe there's some banana leaves somewhere else? go back. Still something suspicious going on, though. Again, I'm gonna be lazy and just go. And then... I'm probably wondering, like, where in the world did y'all go? Finish up this mission because I think this mission's almost done, and then we'll go ahead and shut out for the night. Started a little bit late anyway, so. Alizé fell down the snow. Okay. Yes, I am. Yep, level 90 culinarian. As well as pretty much or every other single classic new ones. We have to use the right technique too, so we have to...
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once. At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Buckle Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
We're basically done.
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our xibruq pibil.
xibruq pibil.
This looks amazing. by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favoured by the xibruq. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Take a taste.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated xibruq pibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yak T'el's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawnservants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Yep.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of xibruq pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I see.
Yeah, y'all lost.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is xibruq pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
Oh, they did.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Oh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Everything.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of xibruq pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
Woohoo!
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
The xibruq is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Don't have to tell me twice.
We can help too. I would like some.
That was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Down to 1, and one we gotta get.
1 feet left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Yeah.
We can do better than that, surely.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Is there any xibruq people left? I could really use another helping.
Alright, so we'll finish it here. This will be the... we'll turn in the quest and this will be it for tonight. Oh, I got it. Ooh, and it's the first table. Sweet. Alright. So with that, we have finished the 6th keystone, and so actually at this rate we might have all 7 keystones by the end of 95. Now there's still going to be a whole lot more story I think to go along with it, but we're getting there. So tomorrow night we'll be back. Tomorrow we will be here at 7 p.m. sharp. So be on and we'll go continue working our way through the MSQ. So, but until tomorrow night, I am Force of Will. You can find me on Twitter at Force of Will Play. You can also find